when venturing off the grid. Whether you're overlanding, trail running, or deep into the wilderness, reliable communication is essential. That's where GMRS, General Mobile Radio Service, repeaters come into play. These powerful tools can extend the reach of your radio transmissions far beyond the typical range of handheld or mobile units. If you're already familiar with the basics of GMRS, this guide will walk you through what GMRS repeaters are, how they function, and how you can use them to stay connected in remote areas. What are GMRS repeaters? GMRS repeaters are relay stations that receive and then rebroadcast radio signals across a broader area. Usually mounted on elevated locations like mountains or tall towers, these stations significantly enhance coverage in terrains where direct radio communication might fail. Repeaters utilize two different frequencies for operation, a process called duplexing. Your radio transmits on a higher frequency, Texas, typically in the 467 MHz band, and receives on a lower one, RX, generally in the 462 MHz band. These frequencies are offset by exactly 5 MHz. For example, a repeater broadcasting on 462.675 MHz receives your input at 467.675 MHz. This setup allows simultaneous send, receive operations and extends the signal's effective range. Understanding frequency charts and tones, GMRS repeater channels are often labeled with an R to distinguish them, e.g., channel 15 becomes 15R when set to duplex. Some devices list repeater transmit channels as channels 23 to 30, depending on the manufacturer. Accessing a repeater often requires a sub-audible tone or code, CTCSS, continuous tone-coded squelch system, analog tones that filter signal traffic. DCS, digital coded squelch, a digital alternative offering enhanced access control. These tones are configured within your radio's settings and must match the repeater's setup. Some repeaters are public, while others require membership or owner permission to access. Is your radio repeater ready? Not all GMRS radios support repeater functionality. While mobile units typically do, some handheld radios may not. Check your device's manual or manufacturer specs to verify repeater capability and ensure it supports CTCSS, DCS tones. How to locate repeaters. Finding a GMRS repeater near your location is straightforward. mygmrs.com, repeaterbook.com, local radio clubs or GMRS user groups. Manual scanning on your GMRS radio. Be aware that some repeaters are private and may require a code or approval. When should you use a repeater? Use a repeater when terrain blocks direct communication, you need an extended signal range, or coordinating large groups. Emergency scenarios arise. Remember that signal range also depends on your own radio's power and antenna. You might hear a repeater but not be able to reach it if your transmission power is too low. How to connect to a GMRS repeater. Find the frequency and tone program the receive frequency, IX. Set the transmit frequency, TX. Input the access tone, make a test call. If successful, your transmission should echo back through the repeater. Repeater etiquette. Always ID with your call sign, every 15 minutes and at the end of the conversation. Listen before transmitting, keep messages concise, avoid foul language and follow FCC rules. Final thoughts. GMRS repeaters can be a game changer in backcountry and overland communication, allowing you to bridge otherwise impossible gaps in coverage. While the technical setup may seem intimidating at first, once you've configured your device and understand the etiquette, it's a powerful tool to have in your off-road arsenal. Whether you're hitting the desert, climbing mountains, or exploring the backwoods, GMRS repeaters ensure that you're never truly out of reach. Need help choosing a GMRS radio? Check out our upcoming guide, Best GMRS Radios for Overlanding and Off-Roading Adventures.